SmartPest is open from FileMaker Go here on the iPad, so I'm just going to tap on the FileMaker Go. So the files on the right are remote files, files that are located on servers. The files on the left are exactly the same files that are on our desktop. They've just been copied over to our iPad. So now let's launch SmartPest. And here we are at the activity dashboard. And here now we're going to open a remote server. So now let's talk about opening a remote server. We can have local hosts. Those are hosts that are inside our own network. We can go in, we can put the IP address of your local server and give it a name. Or we can have remote hosts. In this case, I've got several databases that are hosted on that site. And so there you'll go in and you'll add the IP addresses for your remote host. Give it a name, and you're ready to use it. So now let's go to one that we've already set up. This one's over 500 miles away. With the iPad, you'll always want to log in as guest. And the speed of your network will determine how long it takes for the files to open. And when you open to the network, you're going to be opening up to the login screen. And to make it a little easier, you can just spread your fingers and select the username from your list. Enter your password, select Next. And since the remote field users will be logging into the network, it automatically checks to see if there's any schedules for today. Since I'm doing this on the weekend, obviously there'd be no schedules. And you come to the technician schedule. And we'll cover more about this in a later tutorial. There's also another way to log into the server called Log Me In Ignition. Log Me In Ignition gives you mobile access to all your remote computers. For me personally, it's become one of those apps I just can't get along without. Ignition requires a subscription to Log Me In, and you have a paid version and an unpaid version. It works just fine with the unpaid free version. All you do is come to logmein.com and you'll set up a new account. You use an email address and give it a password, and that's really all you need. As you can see here, the app is $29.99. And if you look on the web, you might be able to find yourself a coupon that'll save you a few dollars. And once you've loaded Log Me In Ignition, tap on the icon. Your login window will appear. It allows you to put in your username and password. And it brings up the list of computers that you have access to. Basically, you just go to your Log Me In account from each of these computers and install a little application that will allow you to log into each of those computers. So you will see we have Macs and Windows machines. So if I want to open the Mac here. So here in the center of the screen you can see the cursor. And actually the way this works is you just move the screen around. So you can run any of your applications that are on your desktop computer from your iPad. So that's the application Log Me In Ignition. And that concludes our tutorial on opening SmartPest.